You had a nice finish at the last Epic 35. Do you have any predictions for this time around?
It's going to be the exact same thing.
Oh, yeah?
Don't go to the bathroom.
Okay, cool.
I'm really happy with it. I think it's great what EAFL is doing. They're bringing out the toughest competition around from all over the country, so it's awesome. It's getting you prepared for the next level, and I'm sure we're going to be seeing these guys in the future, so it's good, getting these runners with them now.
Last time at Epic 35, took the fight on a short notice and ended up winning the title. Yeah. How does it feel to be back defending the title or your first title defense?
It's a great feeling. Everybody at Epic has been great to me. Everybody's super nice. Anything I need, everybody's helped me out. So, I'm just excited to get back in there and fight. Feel great. Didn't really break a sweat. Not trying to brag or nothing, but it happened a lot faster than I thought, and I got to finish. So successful night.
Yeah, no, you got to celebrate. What are you looking to accomplish just within Epic and as a title holder?
I'm going to keep fighting as long as Harvey keeps sending me bout agreements. So, up until I go pro, this is now my fourth fight, and I got probably about 5, 6, 7 more. So I'll probably be here the next Epic and then the next after that. So I'll definitely be here for at least another 2 or 3 more until I can make the big jump to go pro. So you'll be seeing me a lot.
Traveled around a little bit, just around the region, and there's nothing quite like San Diego when it comes to the fight community and the camaraderie with the jiu-jitsu and the boxing, and it's a fight town. There's nothing like it. I love it.
Yeah, our head coach, Sam Alvey, he's the most active fighter in the UFC right now, so I'm kind of taking after him. This will be my 4th fight in 5 months, so staying as active as possible. And then seeing Dan Henderson come into the gym. He's retired now, but he's still helping out every day. I spar with him, he gives me tips every practice. We'll just watch us, break moves down and everything, what I'm doing right, wrong. So, yeah, I couldn't ask for a better set of coaches. That high quality and high caliber of teaching and everything you can't get anywhere else. So, really happy where I'm at.
What are you going to go back there just to keep the momentum for your team? What are you going to go back there and say to your teammates?
You know what? My teammates already know. I don't need to say anything. They just feel. You could just feel the energy in here. I think we're just rolling as one as a group. But for the most part, they're focused on their own thing, and as you know, it's a team thing. But at the same time, you just focus on what you got to do. Then what you do works itself out on its own as a team. So just focus on winning, and not just winning. We're not just trying to hang in these fights. Like I said, I told you I was going to finish the guy in the first or the third, so I ended up finishing the third. So it ended up working out, but I wasn't in there trying to coast on a win and a W. So I got to finish. You got to finish these guys. So I think that's more of a better feeling than just the win.
Well, can you tell us a little bit about your fighters that are showcasing tonight and what we can expect from them?
Yeah, we've got Casey Tanner, who is a phenomenal lightweight, or lighter weight. He's probably, looking at turning pro in the next, fight or two. I think this will probably be his last amateur fight. He's undefeated, and I haven't had the pleasure of working with him as much as I would like. He was, I first got on at Fight Ready, and then he moved back home to Illinois, and then he came back out, and then he took this fight on the last minute. He just said, we asked him, hey, opening came up, do you want to fight? And he just jumped on it. Didn't even care who he was fighting, didn't care the details, just yes, I'm fighting, let's do it. So he's a gamer. And then we have Eric Fimbris, who's been with me for a while now, and he says he's a striker, but he's actually a pretty good wrestler too. And people don't know that. He's tall and he's skinny and everyone thinks he's a basketball player, but he can wrestle. And he's 2-0. He's had a couple kickboxing fights as well, and he's on his way up. He's on his way up. I expect big things from him as well.
I always liked boxing when I was a little kid, and I always wanted to join the gym, but I don't have the money. And then I always wanted to join MMA gym after I seen I think it was Anderson Silva fight, and that just kind of inspired me. And then when I started high school, I knew I was going to wrestle, and it was going to lead up to this. I'm feeling good. I feel like I can go another 3 rounds, but I'll probably just going to rest over here. This is my first time in San Diego, so I'll probably see the beach after and chill.
Yeah, you definitely got to celebrate representing Team Arizona for the not only EAFL but also Epic. What has it been like as far as the level of competition that you've experienced here coming and fighting at this event?
It's a real good experience. I know they're pretty tough out here. California's a big state, so there's nothing but tough opponents out here. So it's a good opportunity to get out here and, fight.
Yes, I was born and raised in Albuquerque.
Okay, so how does it feel just to represent your home and be fighting as a Predator?
It's great. I mean, it's natural. I'm always representing Albuquerque no matter what I do, but to have it official like this, I got my own New Mexico t-shirt, we got shorts, we got uniforms, it's really official this time. So.
Just with pride, the sport was almost in a way started there with some veterans, and I want to show them that, I could keep it going for them. Keep the bloodline going at Jackson's.
It feels great because it's like I've never done this before, and it's like to do something like this out of Russia, it's like, oh my God, like it's so exciting for me, like to have this opportunity. So not many people get it, so I'm pretty excited for it.
All right, Jesse, giving us the first win of the tournament.
Yeah.
First win for Jackson Wink. How are you feeling?
I feel amazing. That was my first knockout of my MMA career. So, oh yeah, woo!
I am a lead inspector supervisor with Camo. I've been with them right after they started, about almost 9 years. And I'm supervised these events, these amateur Camo events that are in the state of California.
Okay, great. And so obviously within this Epic 26 fight night, we have the Elite Amateur Fight League going on. How do you feel about this platform?
Well, this is my second show with them, and I'm going to be honest with you, I'm very excited because this is what we need in the amateur program. This is similar to me, like the USA Boxing has the Golden Gloves and allows these kids to get prepared to be professionals, even go to the Olympics. And to me, EAFL is doing the same thing. They're preparing these kids in these tournament forms to get ready to go pro, and it gives them something exciting to shoot for because they're competing as a group and they're working together as a gym, and it's a really great program. I love it.
All right, I'm here with Amir. We're now 1-1 with the tournament. That was a huge win. Guillotine in the second. How are you feeling?
I feel great. Yesterday was my birthday, 23rd birthday, so gave myself a little birthday present.
There you go. Now, I mean, that was, Jackson Wink, they're putting out good opponents for you guys. We knew that the caliber of the opponents were going to be tough. Obviously, in that first round, he got that big takedown. Yeah. How did you weather that storm? Did you feel threatened at all during that first round?
No, I feel like he had a good chin, big Persian head. So he hit me a couple times. I didn't really feel it, but it's easy to explode in the first minute, but it's hard to keep it up, I'm a marathon runner. I can keep it up all day. So I'll just weather the storm and come back.
The level of competition is great. It's almost like I'll probably say maybe right by the pros, maybe. I'm not sure, but I wouldn't say we're bad, but we're right there, everybody knows what they're doing and stuff. So it was great to compete in this tournament because everybody knew what they're doing, and their level was high enough to perform good, So it was really nice to compete in this tournament, and it feels really good to win the tournament as a team, And there's not many tournaments where you could do that, as a team, go and win MMA competitions like that. So it's awesome.
Okay, so how does it feel to be a part of the California Krakens and representing for this tournament?
It feels awesome. It gives me a good platform just to represent California. It's one of the larger states, huge population, so I think it's a good achievement, and people are going to look at that and be pretty impressed, when we're dominating every other state out there. So yeah, I'm happy with it. Wouldn't want it any other way. So
Honestly, I've come from a wrestling background, so for the most part, normally I like to go and take the guy down and kind of go and apply my jiu-jitsu from there. But in this sense, I found that ever since my last fight, not being able to go and take the guy down has been very upsetting in my mind. So I've tried to go ahead and build up my repertoire of skills so that I'm able to not only be known as a ground guy, but also as a stand-up one as well. So I'm going to be looking to go ahead and finish them in a bunch of different ways, just starting from nitpicking from the ground and also nitpicking from the stand-up position as well. So
exhausted. That guy's an animal.
Yeah, you had an opponent that was equally as strong, really hard to get down, throwing flashy stuff at you. What did you change within those 3 rounds to get that win?
Just one-on-one striking, one-on-one grappling, and mental toughness.
What's next for you, Jordan?
Another big win. A little bit of fun. On to the next one.
All right, Jordan. Well, congrats on another win at Epic. Enjoy the rest of the night.
Right now, he's one of the best wrestlers on the planet. Cub Swanson hires him as a training partner. Ray Borg hired him as a training partner. He's great. So he's about to kill this dude right now.
All right, cool. So I know you want to watch that performance. I do too. What I did see a moment though before your fight started. Your coach was giving you some words of wisdom, maybe words of inspiration. What was he saying to you?
Okay, so he was saying, Coach Joey Villasenor, he was saying that when he left the sport,
he really missed all the butterflies, all the emotions, how everything was amplified before the fight. So just embrace it, love everything, because one day it's not going to be here, so we have to enjoy it while it is.
Stresses that fighters have to deal with doing interviews and all the pressure that comes with performing on an event like this, you know. So if the guys can handle that kind of stress as an amateur, we know that they'll develop nicely into a pro, you know, understanding how to talk to the media, how to be humbled and how to be respectful and how to work hard, and then to watch it all pay off at the end, you know.
I feel like, especially in the amateur fight world, you know, you're building your name. Do you want to showcase any specific skill or finish the fight a certain way with this platform that you have?
Absolutely. I'm always looking for the finish, whether it's a knockout, TKO, submission, whatever it is. You know, I'm looking for that finish. I'm coming out strong, so whatever he gives me, I'll take it.
And then last question, just so we can get to know you a little bit. What got you into mixed martial arts? Can you give us a little bit of your backstory?
Probably my dad is going to be my biggest inspiration. He's a martial artist. He's been doing karate his whole life, and you know, he's a purple belt in jiu-jitsu. So I look up to him a lot. He's, you know, another mentor and somebody who inspires me. So.
Oh yeah, of course. You know, Eduardo Teles, Sergio Rios, Corey Paredes, all the black belts in 9-9. You know, it's not a whole lot of gyms you get in there training with black belts every day as a blue belt, you know. And then crew Alex Palma, you know, a mastermind of the game, Muay Thai. So, and my buddy Gio, man, from Alliance Blue Ocean. You know, everyone always comes together, man. I had a huge turnout today. I didn't put myself out there at all. Everyone came to me, and that's how it is. So I appreciate that from everybody.
You know, I'm busy and I'm working, and they come to some of my events every once in a while to support, so that's always a blessing. So I love it, you know, more people the better, and now I'm making new fans out here in Cali. So I gotta, you know, put the stomping on some of these boys out here. For MMA, everybody knows that we're recognized as one of the top pro gyms in the world, but we also now want to be recognized as one of the top amateur teams.
What do you think it is? I mean, obviously it's a well-known gym, but what do you get out of this gym, and why do you think it's pumping out champions?
My sole reason for going to Jackson Wink and for believing why it's the best gym in the world is because it's a family, you know. The gym focuses solely on fighting, but also the teammates are family, you know. Everybody's different, everybody has a little niche, but it's not real cliquey. We all look out for each other, so that'll take you way excuse me, that'll take you way further than, you know, pumping a whole bunch of production or, you know, money behind stuff. So.
Right, Ash, you finished out the tournament. Jackson Wink has won. How do you feel about your performance and just the overall tournament you guys won?
I feel great.